How's it going, guys? So today I'm going to be putting even more turtles in this pond here. I'll put a link in the description below of when I put in some of my sliders, but now we're going to be putting in some of my more classics, some of my more exotic, interesting species, if you will. We have 5 more to put in here. I even still have more turtles inside that I have not brought out yet. That's because I need to clean that pond over there, and I need to put in another pond that is waiting to be put in. So the turtles that are going in here are the ones that will stay in here throughout the summer. But the turtles I have in here are all already, man, I'm getting a little tongue-tied. I have a southern painted turtle. I have 5 red-eared sliders and 1 red-eared slider, yellow belly slider integred, which basically that just means it's a hybrid of subspecies. So it's a hybrid between a red-eared slider and a yellow belly slider. So as you can see, they're right here. Oh, also there's 2 yellow belly sliders, but I'm not going to be keeping those. I got those as rescues and they are going to a new home. I just need to find that new home so I can put them in there. So we're gonna jump right into it. Ignore the sirens, ignore the lawnmower in the back. It's getting to be a little dusk, so we're gonna go ahead and put them in. Also, you guys, I just cleaned this pond yesterday. About 3.5 hours of pond cleaning, a whole bunch of, hope everything's all right. But this pond, it's clean. The reason it's not crystal clear is because it needs to cycle for a few days for that bacteria to catch up to the bio load. So within the next few days, it'll be crystal clear, and I'll get some video of that to put in this video so you guys know that I'm not joshing you guys, all right? So hang on to the end and you'll see some crystal clear pond footage. But we're gonna go ahead and start with some turtles. All right, so first and foremost, we have Shadow, my female northern diamondback terrapin. I've had her for, oh gosh, anywhere between 6 to 8 years. I have record on when I got all these turtles. I just don't remember off the top of my head. I want to say it was 7 years ago. She is definitely a female. Look at those big old flippers in the back, the big old flips. But she is absolutely one of my favorite turtles. I love the personalities on diamondback terrapins. They are really something else. And her shell, it gets this way every year during the winter. She's inside and isn't getting that natural sunlight. So after a few months of being outside, this will all clear up. Happens every single year. In fact, I did a video on it last year, I believe, and I proved to you guys, I had some speculation if it would work or not, and I proved to you guys that it did work because I did an update. So here she goes into the pond. Oh man, she's excited. Every single year they go in this pond, and every single year they just warm up to being in the pond even quicker than the last time. All right, so now we're gonna put in this female Reeves turtle. Now I have another Reeves turtle, a male that's inside currently, and he's a little small, so I'm gonna put him in the other pond when that's clean. But here's this turtle, and she's absolutely gorgeous. You know what, I'm gonna, look at that shell. It's like a nice deep orange color. It's super cool. This is a really nice turtle. The Reeves turtles I love to put in here because they use the land and the water area the same amount. At least in my experience. They love to be on land and they like to be on water, so they're kind of like wood turtles in my experience. So we're gonna go ahead and place her in. See how long it takes her to take off. And there she goes. And also guys, this pond has a ton of areas of where these turtles can go and rest right at the surface of the water so they don't have to swim. There's one right there, that bucket. There's this nice big sunken log in there that they like to sit on that's right by the surface. There's that log, and then there's another bucket with a big old rock in it that the turtles actually like to perch themselves on in order to breathe without having to swim. So that's why I'm comfortable putting the Reeves turtles in, and it always works out. Here is the OG of all my turtles right here. This is Hurricane, my female Mississippi map turtle. Looks like she has a little bit of a sore right there, but that'll clear up while she's in this pond as well. Other than that, she's looking great. This turtle gets bigger every single year, and I just love her. And she's in the middle of shed right now, so you see how these scoots are a lighter color than these. That's because these ones are the ones that need to come off yet, and they're actually a little flaky. And you can see right here, kind of flaking off. I'll let the sun take care of that. After drying off a few times in that natural sunlight, that'll clear up. That sore will clear up well. It looks like it's healed, it's just a little scab. I'm not too concerned about that. She's had it for a little bit, but getting better by the day. And here she goes. Now this turtle, map turtles are very skittish, so I don't usually see her a lot, but I love to be able to pull her out every now and then when I'm cleaning the pond and check up on them. So I know she absolutely loves the pond because it's so much more swimming room than the 180-gallon stock tank these turtles are normally in. So we've got some sliders right here watching everything. All right, next up we have another Reeves turtle. This is another female. This one's name is Chunks Jr. Oh, also Hurricane I've had for well over 8 years, almost 9 years now, and I'm only 18, so that's a decent chunk of my life. This is Chunks Jr., another female Reeves turtle. My cousin gave me her. My cousin raised her as a hatchling, and she's doing great. Let's wash her shell off so you can get a look at it. She's got like a hard water calcium like all over her shell, and it's just getting to the point now where it's starting to flake off. In fact, just a few weeks ago, this scoot partly shed it off, so and you see it's starting to rub off there. So it's getting to the point where it's starting to clear up. But once the turtle gets to be this size, gets to be an adult, the scoots don't really shed out as often as if they were growing. So which is why when an adult turtle has hard water stain or calcium buildup or something on their shell, it takes a little longer to clear up. But I love these turtles, man. Reeves turtles, again, have some of the most unique, outgoing personalities ever. And she will warm up to the pond within hours. Like, she will not be afraid to come up and ask for food within just being in the pond for a little bit. Help her out here get a breath. There's Sally, the red ear slider. One of the females. Oh, there she goes. Get this out of the way. Alright, got 2 more left, guys. Hang in there with me. Alright, now this guy is new. He's only been in one other video when I introduced him. Or her, I'm sorry. This is a female. This is a African side-neck turtle, aka African mud turtle, and I believe this is of the Western variety. There's 4. This is of the Western variety, so this is a West African mud turtle, I believe. And you can tell usually by the plastron pattern here. And it's pretty cool because they have a hinge on the front of their shell, just like a box turtle. The back doesn't move, it's stationary, but the front does have a hinge. As you can see, she's closed up right now. This turtle, I'm so excited to put in this pond. This pond literally is built for other turtles, or for turtles like her. This pond, they like to bask, and this, oh man, this turtle's gonna love it. This is a rescue as well. She was in a clear plastic tote for, I'm assuming, most of her life, or from Petco or wherever, with 5 other turtles, and she is just going to love being in this pond. And I'm super excited to see how she warms up to being in here. She's a little shy, so we'll let her take her time. She's about to kick off right now. Oh. And I really love these guys. I've never really thought about getting an African side neck until I got this one as a rescue. And instead of, what's she doing? I'm definitely gonna hang on to her. Oh, there she goes. She's super cool. I love how big their heads are. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to our last turtle. Arguably one of my favorites, and I know for a fact it's your guys' favorite because I swear almost every time I put this turtle out, it bites me. All right, I'm sure you know who it is. If you're an OG on the channel, I know that you know who Darwin is. Now, you may not recognize Darwin because of how absolutely massive she has gotten, and she gets harder to hold on to with the size that she has. She's huge compared to a few years ago. I mean, look at the size of her back feet. She is getting ginormous. She's like getting to be a Mondo size right now. I mean, she's getting huge. Female, so she'll get bigger. And she just bit me again, I swear. Oh, you know what? She's getting super feisty. I've had her for about 5-6 years now. Look at her. Oh shoot. Oh, she almost got me again. She's like a frog. She's super slick. Look at that neck. Such a cool turtle. I love this turtle so much. I actually want to, this winter, put her in her own enclosure of a 75-gallon tank full of water with plants and fish and driftwood, because she's starting to display those adult characteristics and patterns and behavioristics. So, man, I'm super excited to see how this turtle grows. This turtle grows the most steadily out of all the turtles. I swear, this turtle will probably be 1 or 2 more inches bigger just by the end of the summer. Every single time I pull her out, she seems like she's gotten bigger. So I'm super excited to see how she gets in this pond. And this pond is 2/3 sand, which is perfect for her. And she is honestly, she's getting to be one of my biggest turtles, one of my biggest aquatics. So I have no doubt that she's gonna be able to hold her own on these turtles, especially since the fact she's the only one that can bury in the sand. There's Darwin. Man, I love this turtle so much. I've raised it from a little tiny hatchling. So we're gonna go ahead and put her in, and she'll probably turn into the queen of the pond. The king of the pond is Phelps, my adult male red-eared slider. And officially, this is now granted the queen of the pond, Darwin, my female eastern spiny softshell. Here she goes, about to bolt off. Look at that, that is so cool. All right, guys, so last time she bit me in a few years back, she drew blood. This time, just a little tiny flap of skin. But she didn't get me, she got me like right where I got callus on my finger from digging ponds. So not a whole lot of damage, but she does manage to bite me almost every single time I handle her. So kudos to her. That's the video. Make sure to keep your eye out on my channel. You want to subscribe because I'll have another video releasing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other turtles in their ponds. 5 other turtles that are not the same as these ones, except for one species, which are even more exotic than this. So make sure to stay tuned to my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment, share, whatever you feel necessary. I'm not gonna like force you guys to do that, but I will like strongly urge you to do that because it helps me out, okay? All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. And make sure you have a good day. I haven't said that in a while. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay guys, so it's about 3 days after the filming of releasing the turtles. And here's the pond right now. Not totally like crystal clear, but it's definitely clear enough where you can like see the bottom. You can count all the little rocks. You can see the turtles are all doing great. So yeah, this is just a little update for you guys to show that it did clear up quite a bit. It still has a tiny bit of clearing up to do, but right now it's definitely clear. It's a lot better than what it was, that's for sure. And there it is. As you can see the bottom. And yeah, it's a pond.